also it lowers the prices because you're not paying for the cost for them to ship the products overseas.
Yeah, sir, that's all and fine, but then you would have to say that, okay, that works because the tariffs are long-term, but Donald Trump's tariffs aren't long-term. So therefore it doesn't matter. See, in order for tariffs to possibly have the effect that you're saying that you want them to have, then Donald Trump would actually have to put the tariffs on and then leave the tariffs on, okay, for a long period of time. But you can't have long-term effects of tariffs that are short-term. You can't have a tariff that's only 2 weeks in the making, or 3 weeks in the making, or a couple months in the making, and then have a long-term result from that.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I can understand that, but I feel like there's two sides to it. There's the sides where they could be long-term and there could be jobs building in America. So, like, for example, just take China, for example. Like, we cannot sell American-made cars in China because of the tariffs that they place on us. They're like 8,000%.
China can't sell cars here.
Yes, they can. They can sell Chinese-made cars. There's Chinese-made cars in America.
Which ones? Which brand?
I don't know. Do you really need specific? I mean, I feel like there's a lot of foreign-made vehicles in the United States. Is that not true?
There's lots of foreign-made vehicles in the United States. Just none of them are from China. Yeah, and all the places that we can sell American-made vehicles at, we sell theirs. Just like we get lots of cars from Japan, we can sell American cars in Japan. We get lots of American cars from South Korea. We can sell American cars in South Korea. We get American cars from Europe, vice versa. There's in both places. We don't have Chinese cars here. There's what Chinese company is selling cars here?
Like, okay, maybe not specifically Chinese cars. That's not what I meant, but the cars are made for American product in China. Is that more specific? Like, they are not built. There's a lot of vehicles that are not built in America that are sold in America.
Yeah, but a lot of the vehicles are. And if they're not built there, they're built in like Canada and Mexico.
Okay, but like my sister's Toyota was not built in America. It was built overseas.
I mean, how do you know that?
That's what I'm saying. So, like, because I saw it when she bought the car.
You saw it when she bought the car? When she bought the car, you saw where it was made? Because there's lots of Japanese cars that are manufactured in the United States and Mexico and Canada. And they usually don't have where it was assembled sticker on there.
Yeah, and I agree with you. It's that there's a lot of companies like that have started in America, and they build and manufacture the cars in America, but there's still vehicles that come from overseas that are from those companies. It's not just, like Toyota Corollas are not just purely made in America, is what I'm saying.
I know, but the majority of them are made in Mexico, Canada, or America, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But none of them, but they're not made in China. The only one I know that's really made in China is actually Tesla.
Okay, so like I was saying, we can't really sell American cars over in China, or we can't manufacture cars for China in America because the tariffs are so high. And I believe that the tariffs are kind of like a get back at it, to where, the Chinese are putting high tariffs on us, so we're doing the same back to them. And they went up because it was almost like a dick measuring contest, is the best way to put it. And then they ended up dropping. So I believe in them. I think that they're good.
So just to be clear, your argument is that we can't sell American cars in China, who don't want our cars anyway. And they would be like 5 times more expensive. So the number of cars that would be sold would be ridiculously low. And China also can't sell their cars here. So to fix that, we need to put on tariffs. How does tariffs help that at all?
Okay, so the whole point, what I'm trying to say with tariffs, maybe let me just reiterate for a second. So the whole point with the tariffs thing that I'm trying to say is that certain countries can sell their cars in America because we have low enough tariffs for them to build them there and then sell them here. I gave China as an example because we cannot manufacture cars in America and then sell them overseas to China because the tariffs on it is like 8,000%, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So if you make the tariffs higher, those companies are forced to build in America and sell the vehicles in America because the tariffs are higher. So it creates more jobs. And if there's the argument says that, I know that there's an argument too where they say like the prices are going to be higher if they're built in America, but that's not true because we have American-made vehicles that are very competitive in price to different ones that are built overseas.
Yeah, most Toyota Corollas are made in Blue Springs, Mississippi.
I understand that, and I was just giving an example. I'm saying that
I know, sir, but you're making an example of something that doesn't exist, and that's the point I'm trying to make, sir. You're making this example of like, oh, we're not allowed to sell American cars like overplayed. Yes, we are. Okay, yes, we are. We sell American cars all across the world. Okay, and also other companies sell their cars here. And the majority of the time, when cars are made here, when Toyota sells cars here, when Honda sells cars here, when whoever, they make it in North America. This entire thing about these tariffs on countries because of the cars is just not. It's just not a very good example, sir. I'm just being honest with you. It just doesn't have any teeth.
Okay, all right. That doesn't make any sense because if you go over to China, I've never been there, but I know this for a fact. There is no Chevrolets over there.
There's no Chinese cars here, sir.
Yes, there is. There's multiple Chinese cars here.
Then what brand of Chinese cars are sold in America?
Toyota.
Toyota is a Japanese company, not Chinese.
Okay, Toyota, Japanese, it doesn't matter. What I'm trying to say is that they have the ability to...
It does matter, sir. China. What cars are from China that are sold here? Specifically, China.
It's insane.
Oh, he left. This dude was just like, China, Japan, same country. Doesn't matter. Jesus Christ, dude. Did you not know that China and Japan are different countries? What are we doing here, man? Bro. China. Which Chinese cars are made here? Toyota. Toyota isn't for Japanese. Same thing. No, it's not. Jennifer, thank you so much for the Cash App. Jennifer said, I effing love you. Happy Pride. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And Dave, thank you so much for the super chat. Dave says, does the guy on the phone not know Ford sell very well in the EU? They absolutely do. This is what happens when you don't really know what you're talking about and you just keep like spreading this whole thing about cars. Like, bro, this whole car situation is not, it's not the right one to have, man, when it comes to tariffs. It's really not. Hello, welcome to the live. How are you today?
Doing all right.
Awesome. How old are you? Hello? That was something. Hello, how are you?
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, this is Dave. The guy that called you earlier about the you said there were no a few weeks ago. You said there were no. The UK doesn't have import a lot of stuff, and I said yes, they do, and I said all the trains. Well, I found a lot of more trains that have been imported over the years. If you want to hear them.
Not right now. Oh, you're Dave the train guy.
Really?
I remember. I was like, I have no idea who you are because I do be forgetting people real quick. But I forgot about the trains. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no, I found like a bunch of trains this morning, mainly from 1899 to 1900. Then there was the First World War. Then there was the Second World War. Then some steelwork spots and diesels, and then the modern day until 2017. But yeah, Britain has imported a lot of stuff.
Yeah, with the train. But dude, I'm running a really short live today, so I don't have time to get into the train talk. But I do appreciate you. I am going to talk to you another time.
I'll call in tomorrow. How about
All right, sounds good, man. Bye. That's Dave the train guy. I don't know if you guys were here for Dave the train guy. Dave's funny. He knows everything you ever need to know about trains. Everything. If you need to know it about trains, Dave knows it. Okay. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. How are you, Tracy? Thank you so much for the subscription.
I'm good.
I appreciate that.
You're the debate guy, right?
I am on here speaking to people. Yes. How old are you?
Can I get a large pepperoni pizza? Extra.
Sure. Yeah. Just go ahead and tell me your credit card number, and I'll send it right over to you.
Yeah, it's It's probably one of them. If you can just like figure it out, it's one of them.
I think I confused him. Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just wondering why your channel mods always act like Nazis.
You're yelling at an AI bot.
No.
Yeah.
No.
That thing that says
training people
Streamlabs,
left and right.
that's an AI bot. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, it's crazy. People on YouTube be getting so mad at that AI bot, bro. It's freaking hilarious. Hello?
Hi, I'd like to order.
Do. You know what's even worse than a bad troll on a call? Is someone repeating the same bad joke. Hello? Hello?
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
Hey, oh shit, I guess I'm live saying this. Yeah, I don't support Trump, but I support the right. I'm not sure your political views on economical views with capitalism and whatnot, but as someone who went from absolutely nothing, living in the streets for 4 years, to having a house in a matter of 2, I gotta say, our fucking society is fucked.
Okay.
But yeah, that's about it.
All right, man. Well, I'm sorry that you think society is fucked.
Well, society, in the way that it's headed, I'll say is fucked, because it's weird that a matter of, as someone who went from nothing to having a lot more than nothing, can do it that quickly, yet a lot of other people cannot. It's a matter of like, okay, maybe I'm just delusional, in my senses, because I'm just putting myself down. But I find it to be rather interesting to say the least, that a lot of other people cannot do the same.
Yeah, not everybody's in the same situation, man.
Okay.
Oh, that was it? That was all it took? Not everybody's the same, man. Some people have more opportunities, some people have better opportunities, some people just get fucking lucky. Sometimes people just get fucking lucky, man. And it's okay. All right? I'm happy for the people that get lucky. Oh shit, I didn't realize I didn't have my account up on this. Hello?
Hello.
Hi, how old are you?
I'm 39.
Awesome. You support Trump?
No, I don't actually. Full disclaimer, I'm a card-carrying Democrat. But I have voted for candidates on both sides of the aisle.
Okay. But hey, man, I do really appreciate
so-
that, but I am looking for Trump supporters right now. I'm not looking for.
Oh, all right.
I do appreciate it, though. Have a good one, Armin.
Okay.
Yeah, yo, I'm only trying to talk to Trump supporters right now. I do really appreciate it. If I can get any. That's crazy. I don't like how this does it. Some lives are just so good, then the next day you get on and they're just like kind of ass. I never really know what to think about that. Just never know how the algorithm is going to treat you that day. You know? Some days it's really nice, some days it's shitty. You just never know. If you're referring to me as the nerd, first of all, I take that with pride. Second of all, you have to call that number and then just be faster. Hello?
Hello. Do you think Gavin Newsom's a twink or nah? Or like, what's the deal with
Oh,
that?
no, you should find him and ask him. Hello?
Hi. Yeah, you said it's an AI bot, but it says you've been.
Hello?
Fuck you, Baltimore!
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hi, how old are you? Okay. That's good. There'll be a Trump supporter eventually. Hello?
Hello?
You're a child. Hello?
Hello?
Didn't children used to do better things with their summers? Remember when we were younger? I don't know how old you guys are. Remember when like we were younger and we actually had like lives? Hello?
Fuck you! Or
Hello?
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
How's it going?
Going well. How old are you?
I am 60.
Awesome. Do you support Trump?
I do.
Awesome. Why is that?
Well, I have voted both sides of the. I voted Obama on his second time. I tend to look at the candidates and I make a list. What are their pros? What are their cons? And Harris just never had any kind of plan. I mean, she had all kinds of words, but you couldn't make any sense out of them.
And what was Donald Trump's plan?
And so, I'm sorry?
And what plan did Donald Trump have?
Well, first thing he's going to do is close the border, and he did it.
Well,
The
sir,
next thing he's going to do is lower prices on groceries, and he did it.
no,
And
he
he's
didn't.
going to open up. I'm sorry, what?
Well, first of all, he didn't close the border because the border wasn't open, so that's impossible. Second of all, Donald
If you
Trump
think allowing 10,000 people through the border a day
to the
is an
border
open border is ridiculous. Then we
to
can't
the
even have a
border, sir.
conversation.
First of all, that's first of all. Second of all, Donald Trump specifically said he can't lower your grocery prices, and inflation on groceries is higher.
Bullshit. I shop every week.
Sir,
My
I'm not
eggs
asking what
are half
whether
the price
your
they were
grocery.
a year ago.
Sir, I'm not asking if your grocery
My
store
eggs-
has
How can my eggs be less if prices are higher?
because food doesn't just include eggs.
Okay, name all the food then.
Name all the foods. Is that a serious? That's a serious
what is
response
more
to that, sir?
expensive?
Hmm?
What is more expensive?
Food as a whole.
Okay, milk's down, eggs are down. I know beef is up, but that has to do with the price of yearlings
Sir,
right now.
really, all of that,
Yearlings
sir,
went
I
from
really don't need
200
to,
600.
sir, I really don't need to go through your grocery list. Donald Trump specifically said, I can't lower grocery prices. He said it before he even
But
went
he
into
did.
office. No, he didn't.
He never said that. The bullshit. He said, I will lower grocery prices. The first thing that will lower all prices is bringing down the fuel. When you make fuel more less expensive, everybody benefits.
Trump says bringing down grocery prices as he promised will be very hard. And if you compare that with the inflation rate by product for the last month that we have,
same thing, but it's not true.
sir, I can put it
I
on
don't know
this.
where you're getting your
Here's-
advice from, but
it's not advice, sir. I can pull it up. It's
do
on the screen.
I do the Walmart pickup every
Sir,
week.
I don't want to hear about your Walmart order. Can we please stay on topic? I have it on the screen. Literally what I just said.
I'm trying to show you facts. And
Sir,
the facts
you're-
are
sir-
that my grocery prices is
Sir,
coming down
even
every week.
if, sir,
So
even
you
if,
saying that my groceries ain't coming down is just bullshit.
no, sir,
So you're
I'm
just
saying
a
that
lying
you
little
saying that
Democrat
your,
that's got your head in the sand
Sir,
and you can't understand facts.
sir,
Are you
please-
telling me gas is
please
cheaper
try to,
or
please
not
try to
cheaper?
control yourself,
Gas is
sir.
more cheap.
It's okay.
Is gas? You've been cutting me off the whole conversation.
Sir, I don't know how that's possible.
So
I
is
haven't even
gas
gotten to say
cheaper
anything.
Or is gas cheaper or more expensive?
Sir,
now
I
than
can't
it
answer
was
that
when-
question because I'm still answering the question from 2 questions ago when you wouldn't let me answer. So if you'd like me to answer the previous questions, then I'll be more than happy to do so, and then maybe we can get to this one. Sound
Go,
good?
young man. Let's hear your shit.
All right,
Go.
go. I will also put the Bureau of Labor Statistics data on the screen to show that freaking grocery prices are up across the board. So what I was trying to tell you, sir, is that
so people that are not working.
sir, I can't answer your new question because I'm still answering the old one. All right, awesome. So again, sir, you telling me about your specific grocery prices? Donald Trump was not elected to lower your exact grocery prices. He was elected, and supposedly he was going to lower the American grocery prices. And across America, across the entire United States, grocery prices are up.
Where are you at?
I'm in Florida, but again, that does not matter.
Well, of course it matters. Like I'm in Missouri and gas is $2.67. My
lower.
friend that's in California, his gas is $7. It has nothing to do with Trump why California's gas is $7, but it has everything to do with the Democrats that are in charge why the gas in California is $7. correct?
Yes, gas in California is always higher, just like everything else with cost of living is always higher in California because the median household income in California is higher and they have higher taxes, but they have that because of better social safety nets. It's not really a difficult equation.
No, they have that because of all the bullshit stipulations they put on everything. That you have to have an electric dump truck bring your dirt in.
That's not a law
Really?
there.
The carbon tax is not a law.
I said carbon tax wasn't a law. I did say that freaking having an electric dump truck is not a law.
It would be if Harris was in charge.
If Harris was in charge of California, I guess maybe, but I don't think she's
No,
running
if
for
Harris was
governor.
in charge of America. Remember, she was the.
No, sir. We were talking about California,
last
not
Republican,
sir. We were talking about 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 California. Sir, we were talking about California. Please stay on topic.
Well, actually, no. We were talking about the price of groceries, and the only proof I have to show you that the price of groceries are coming down is my weekly grocery bill.
Sir, no,
Now,
you said
Trump was not voted in to lower my groceries.
All right, I'm done talking to you. I'll move on to somebody else. This is ridiculous. How is he going to go? Gas is more expensive in California. And I go, you're talking about California. We're not talking about California. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? Hello? Hello? Hello?
What's up?
Hi, how old are you?
I'm 18.
What year were you born?
What year?
Hello?
Well, boy.
God. And these children are fucking sad. Hello?
Hello.
Hi, how old are you?
30.
Awesome. Do you support Trump?
Yes, I do.
Awesome. Stand by real quick while I do a quick PSA. Y'all, if y'all could do me a favor, if you guys are on the YouTube side, if you guys go up to the top, hit my face, hit that like button. Also hit that subscribe button. We do this every single day, so I'd really appreciate you guys having you guys there. You guys are awesome, and I really appreciate that. Also, if you're there, if you'd like to support the live, I do have super chats open. So if you do a super chat, then I we'll put up on the screen. We'll talk about it. We'll have some fun. And it's a great way to support the live and have a little fun. And it looks something like this when I do it, where this guy's just like 18 exactly. You don't even know how old you are. Kind of weird. Why don't you go like ride your bicycle or I don't know, try to talk to a girl or something. Just grow like try to be a kid, man. This is weird that this whole like fake prank calling thing. If you guys are on the TikTok side, if you guys like support, I am working on my sub goal right here. So if you guys would like to help with that, I'd really appreciate that. Also, I do have the money guns going on today, so that's also a cool way to support, and I really appreciate that. And as always, I do have the pay links all in my bio. They're all at Polypolitics. So I really appreciate you guys. But make sure you guys are liking, subscribing, doing all the fun stuff. It does help keep doing this lives keep going every single day. So I really appreciate that. Awesome, guest. So sorry about that. So why do you support Trump? Caller?
I'm here.
Hi. So why do you support Trump?
Mainly just to get rid of the illegals.
Okay, awesome. So where do you live, sir?
So where do I live?
Yeah, like what state?
I live in Indiana.
Oh, okay. So why is your life that is minorly affected by migrants whatsoever and is nowhere near the border your number one point for your support of Trump? Where'd you go? I thought that was a good question. That's the second time I've just asked the first question and people have left. That's weird. I guess I'm just dog walking without even trying today. It's crazy. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be calm, have nice, easy conversations with people, and then I'm just like, so why do you believe what you believe? Ah! Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Hi.
Hi, how old are you?
20.
Awesome. What year were you born?
2005.
Awesome. Do you support Trump?
A week.
Awesome. Do you support Trump?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. Hey, sorry. I'm only looking for Trump supporters right now. I really appreciate that. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. How old are you?
Yeah, I'm 30 years old.
Awesome. Do you support Trump?
It's not that I support him. It was funny. I found it funny how the other guy just fucking. My bad, I can't say that word because you'll get.
So you're saying you don't support Trump, sir? I'm sorry. I'm looking for Trump supporters right now.
Oh, you're looking for Trump supporters? I mean, I was gonna answer his question. He just ran away. Why doesn't he want? They were like, oh, he's not near illegals. I mean, if you look at other countries like Germany, when the people from even I forget exactly where, I think it was Haiti or Somalia, their economy went to shit. They started rioting. They started raping and killing. All the crime rates went up, just like it went up here when a lot of people that were
It didn't, though.
supposed to be here were here. Huh?
It didn't, though.
Did it?
No.
Oh, sure. So that didn't happen in Germany?
I'm not
Or
talking about Germany.
Spain?
I said here it didn't happen.
I mean, things do go up. When you have more people, crime rates do go up.
No, sir. A crime rate doesn't depend on how many people you have.
It depends.
The literal word rate, the literal word rate in there means it's a percentage. So therefore, it's per capita. If you have more people, then it doesn't affect a rate.
Okay, if you say so.
No, that's just how a rate works. Yeah.
Okay, so you're saying that the Venezuelans that came over, they didn't commit any crimes? They didn't rape people or kill people?
Of course they did, and so did a whole bunch of American citizens.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know who's the people that does that the most?
American
What race
citizens.
it is?
White
No.
people.
Well, yeah. No.
Yeah, it's actually straight white males.
You say you've ever been in prison?
I'm sorry, what?
You ever been in prison before?
Have I ever been to prison? No.
Or have you looked at the prison system?
Yes, I have.
Okay, so it's mainly black people. You can go look it
No,
up
if you
right
actually look at the grape rate, it's actually primarily white males.
now. In prison. You're just talking about jail. I'm talking about prison, man.
You think rapists go to jail, not prison? Are you sure you were in prison?
I'm not saying that. Why are you talking?
I don't know. I don't know what we're even doing in this conversation right now. This sounds like a waste of my time.
You're a bitch. That's what you are. See you later.
Huh. So it was a waste of my time. I wasn't wrong. I appreciate that. All right. Deacon, thank you so much for the super chat. Deacon said, taco song, taco man. Do you know the taco man? Thank you, Deacon. I appreciate the super chat. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That was a very weird conversation. Not really sure what we did there. Y'all make sure you're hitting the follow, like, and subscribe buttons. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Hello, welcome to the live. How are you today?
Wait, are you the guy on YouTube?
Yes. Hello, welcome to the live. How are you today?
Who is this?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, how old are you?
31.
31. Awesome. Do you support Trump?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Why is that?
I have 3 little girls. That's why. That's the main reason. And I'm Republican.
Okay, well, if you were really a Republican, you wouldn't support Trump. And if you have 3 little girls, then you definitely shouldn't support Trump.
Well, man, he kind of doesn't agree with, grown men being in the same bathroom as them. You know what I mean?
As your children, that'd be weird if anybody grown was in the bathroom with your children. What are you talking about?
I mean, Democrats kind of, are for that pedophilia type shit. It's,
No, sir, that just sounds like you're a predator.
What?
It sounds just like you're a predator.
Me?
Yes.
because I said I don't want grown men in the same bathroom as my daughters?
Right, exactly. Because you're saying that if you were in the bathroom with a bunch of young girls, that was something that you would do, and because that's weird. Because honestly, just because a trans person exists and is in a bathroom doesn't mean anything to do with them hurting or assaulting a young girl. So you're really just kind of projecting right now, saying that's for some reason that you think that's what you would do. And so that's just I'm really sorry for your daughters, to be completely honest with you. Yes, sir. I also have a daughter, okay, and I think that all bathrooms should be gender neutral, and it really shouldn't matter, because honestly, when you actually see countries with actually more gender neutral bathrooms, you actually see things like assaults and those type of places go down, okay, because there's more people and more witnesses and all that sort of stuff, right? But to think that just because somebody is trans they're doing anything in the bathroom but taking a shit is also, first of all, homophobic, and like I said, second of all, projecting.
Well, maybe I'm homophobic. I don't know.
Yeah, I already know you are, sir, but you're also probably, projecting. But regardless of any of that, okay. Second of all, the fact that the other women in the bathroom like somehow wouldn't stop it. Third of all, that you think that a predator is concerned about a bathroom sign is also very strange. Like there's this predator.
Well, if they're not concerned about a bathroom sign, then go to the men's. If you're born with a dick, go to the men's bathroom.
Sir, you're not listening to what I'm saying. So just hold on, okay? So what you're telling me is that somebody that wants to hurt your daughters and wants to do it in a bathroom saw the bathroom sign and was like, "Hey, I'm a predator, but I'm not going to break a bathroom sign."
Well, what? Say that one more time.
Sir, okay. Let me see if I can break this all the way down for you, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Say there's a man who wants to hurt your daughters in a bathroom, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that when he walks up to the bathroom, he sees the woman's sign and then goes, "Oh, well, shit, I was going to go do crimes in there, but now this bathroom sign is here, so now I'm going to turn him around"?
I get what you're saying. No, but when it's legalized that men can do that shit, like, a motherfucker sees a grown man walking into the woman's bathroom, people are going to, hey, you ain't supposed to be in there type shit. But if it's legal, why the fuck are people ain't going to say nothing?
Sir, I think if anybody sees a predator, they should say something regardless of the gender or sex of the person.
Yeah, I get you. And they ain't got to be a predator. I don't want a fucking man in the bathroom with my little girls.
Man, sir, they're in stalls. What are you doing in bathrooms?
What are you talking about?
Sir, if I go to a public bathroom to take a shit, how do I know what the genitalia of the person next to me in the bathroom is?
Well, I mean, if they're fucking 8 foot fucking tall and got an Adam's apple, I imagine, a woman could.
Sir, they're taking a shit. I don't know if they're 8 foot tall or have an Adam's apple. They're in a stall next to me. There's a wall there.
You don't walk just, when you go into a fucking public bathroom, you see other people when you go in there.
I try not to. I'm there to use the bathroom. Again, sir, I don't know what you're doing in the bathroom. I don't know what you're doing in the bathroom, but when I'm going in there, I'm going in there to take a shit. I'm not really worried about who's doing it next to me.
I don't usually take a shit in public bathrooms anyway myself, but, I don't know. That's just one of the reasons why I'm a Trump supporter.
Is because you don't know how bathrooms work, or you're afraid of them?
Oh, my God. I just explained it to you, man, because I don't want grown men in the same bathroom as my little girl.
Sir, why are you teaching your daughters to look at other people's genitalia in the bathroom?
I didn't. I'm not.
Yeah, so, okay, let me give you an example. Look, so I have a daughter.
I'm teaching my daughters that men should not be in the bathroom with them.
Yeah, and I just teach my daughter to go into the bathroom and take a shit.
Okay. Well,
yeah, I don't tell her to worry about. I don't tell her to go into the bathroom and then analyze everyone's gender while she's in there, and then go to the bathroom. I just teach her walk in and then go into the stall.
Shouldn't be in the bathroom with little girls.
Sir. Nobody, male, female, man, woman, does not matter, is going to be saved if my daughter's in there pooping. Okay, everybody's suffering. Okay. Everybody's suffering, okay? Do you have separate bathrooms for your daughters at your house?
They have theirs, and my wife and I have ours.
Oh, gotcha. And oh my God, I can't. Jesus Christ, you and your wife share a bathroom?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my God. That's disgusting. I don't even know how you
You're not
pull that off,
home?
man. That is absolutely
You're not
fucking.
home?
Oh my God. That's fucking. I can't believe you would go in there. You're a grown man going into a woman's bathroom.
Oh man, I love
Oh
you.
my goodness. That is fucking
I
horrible.
love
No, you need to have 3 bathrooms. One for your wife, one for you, and then one for the children. Because honestly, I don't feel safe at your house now. Okay, I don't know if your wife is safe
Well, I didn't
because
invite
there's
you,
a man and there's a woman that are both using the same toilet where the poop goes down. I don't know how you guys survive without just horrible things happening.
Where are you from?
So I'm from a place where we don't do that in the bathroom, sir. I'm from
I
a
mean,
place
what
like I
state?
don't allow
Like,
any of
what
that
state?
stuff at all. That is absolutely fucking crazy, sir. You need to get
Like,
over
what
this whole
state?
shit. First of all, the fact that trans people want to exist and just go take a shit in a bathroom, regardless of the
Well, I
gender
don't
that
know
they
why.
identify as, does not
If you're
fucking
born
harm
with
you,
a
doesn't
dick,
hurt
you're
your
a
daughters,
man. If
doesn't
you're
hurt
born
anyone.
without
You
one.
should honestly, and if you look at the number of like sexual assaults that happened last year, there was one by a trans person and literal like hundreds by church clergy. Okay, whether that's
Well, I'm not
fucking.
saying that, people that I'm not saying grown men that say they're grown men don't fucking do bad shit. They do. You're taking all that way out of context.
No, sir,
buddy.
you're just making this very specific example and you're trying to do it about trans
Well, you
people and
asked
make
me
this
why I
issue
was a
about
Trump
trans
supporter,
people
so I
as
told
if
you.
trans people are somehow, by the fact that they're trans, more likely to hurt your children, and they're not.
No, that's not what I said at all. That is not what I said. I said I did not want grown men being allowed to go
Why?
in the bathroom with my children because that is morally not fucking right.
It's morally wrong to shit next to somebody.
It's morally wrong for a fucking little girl to have to share a bathroom with some man they do not know. Yes, that's
To share
fucking
a
weird.
bathroom? Sir, how old are your daughters?
9, 8, and 4.
9, 8, and 4. Your 9-year-old is going in there worried about who she's sharing the bathroom with.
Well, she knows. Well, we ain't really got to worry about.
Hold on. So she knows what, sir?
She knows if she sees a fucking grown man in the bathroom to get out.
You know what my daughter knows?
Probably fucked up shit.
Yeah, if there's a predator around her, regardless of
How
whether
does
it's a
she know
trans
he's a
person,
predator?
whether it's a man or a woman. Exactly. But being trans has nothing to do with whether you're a predator or not. You're right. Exactly. I don't know if she's a predator. And guess what, sir? Your daughter doesn't either, regardless of whether they're trans or not.
Yeah, but a grown man in the women's bathroom.
Sir, what is up with you, this grown man thing, sir? Again, it sounds like you're projecting. It sounds like you're saying that I'm a grown man, and if I was in the bathroom with a little girl, I would hurt them. That's what it sounds like you're saying. That's what it sounds like, because you're saying, sir, because you're saying that if grown men are in the bathroom with your daughter, you're saying that they would hurt her. That makes it sound to me like you're projecting that that's exactly what you would want to do if you were in the bathroom. Sir, if I was in the bathroom, it doesn't matter who's in the bathroom with me. I'm not hurting anyone. I don't want to hurt someone whether or not they're in the bathroom, whether like inside the bathroom, outside the bathroom, regardless of any of it. I don't want to hurt anyone, sir.
Okay.
Do you?
No.
Then why do you think other people do?
Because other people do hurt people.
Other people do hurt people, and the
retard.
majority of them go to church every Sunday.
Okay, what the fuck has that got to do?
And the
with
majority of
anything?
them
I
are
wasn't
not
talking about
trans.
church. I wasn't talking about church.
I know I am.
Well, what does that got to do with what I was talking about?
Because you're making a differentiation, sir, saying that because somebody identifies as a gender, which is not the biological sex that they were born in, that somehow they are immoral or somehow they want to hurt your daughters or something like that.
I don't
And that's
think it's
fucking
right.
disgusting, sir. If somebody wants to hurt your daughter, a bathroom sign isn't going to stop them. And they sure as hell
Well,
don't
I
need to change
understand
their
that.
identity in order to do so.
I understand that. I didn't say they couldn't change their identity, but if you're born a man or boy, whatever, go to the boys' bathroom.
Why? Why do you care?
Because you're a fucking boy.
So
Duh.
fucking what?
Oh my God.
Let me ask you a question. If you went to a public bathroom and there was a girl taking a shit in there, what would you say?
Yeah, I'd bounce.
You'd bounce?
Yeah.
You'd be horrified, right? You'd probably call the police.
No, I wouldn't
Tell
the
everyone,
police,
oh
I'd
my
get the
God,
fuck
it's
out.
morally wrong for this woman to be in here taking a shit.
I mean,
You probably tell
yeah,
everyone
you
all
probably
about it,
don't
huh?
need
How
to be in
morally
there.
wrong it is.
Well, I mean, that's a woman.
I'm sorry, what was that, sir?
You know, I said it's a woman. I probably wouldn't call the police on her.
Oh. But you'd be horrified, right?
Yeah, I'd fucking bounce.
Yeah, you'd be like, this is so
I'd get
morally
out.
wrong.
Yeah, women don't belong in the men's bathroom.
Yeah,
And
why
men
is that
don't
anyway?
belong
Why
in the
don't
women's
why don't why
bathroom.
don't women belong in
Why
the
the
men's
fuck
bathroom?
are there signs? Why are there signs?
Why are
do they
there
designate
signs?
bathrooms? Yeah, why do
Hey,
they designate one bathroom? Why?
Well, they used to designate bathrooms black and white also.
Well, we're not talking about that, are we?
Oh, but I mean, they were designated that way. Why did they have to do
Well,
that?
they don't do that shit anymore.
But they did. Why did they have to do that, sir?
Well, what? Fucking 80, 90 years ago?
Try like 50.
I don't know about that. You might be right. I don't know. But it was a long fucking time ago, before my time. So that's just over
Sir,
with.
it's just a sign you put on the bathroom. I saw a really great sign in a bathroom actually, and this is in super Republican area where I live. And all it said is, "No one gives a shit what's in your pants. Just wash your hands." That was a great sign. I loved that sign. Nobody cares. Just wash your hands.
Where I live, dude, you would move the fuck away.
No, I wouldn't, sir. I promise you, I live someplace more Republican than you do.
I guarantee you don't.
Where do you live?
Tennessee.
Tennessee? Oh yeah, definitely. I live in Florida's 1st district. Matt Gaetz was my representative. My county carried Trump by 50 points.
Okay, well, we're about the same then, I guess. Republican.
Yeah, so don't try to play that shit, dude. I live in the middle of MAGA land. I am not afraid of y'all.
I didn't say to be afraid of me.
Yeah, you were like, oh, you would move. No, I wouldn't.
Well, you probably would.
No, I wouldn't. Or I would just be moving from here. That doesn't make any sense.
All right.
Anyway, so besides you being a complete homophobe, what else you got?
Yeah. What do you want to know?
Why you're a complete homophobe? Why gay people scare you?
Why? I didn't say gay people scared me.
No,
No, you're
I'm letting you
projecting.
know that gay people scare you. You've already proven that. I'm just asking why.
Gay people do not scare me.
Yes, they do.
Okay. Since you can fucking read minds.
No, sir,
Are
you
you
just
gay?
literally said it. I don't need to read anything. You literally just went off an entire tangent on how scared you are about people that were born male and identify as female and how much they terrify you around your daughters. Literally, you just went off on an entire rant about it for like freaking 10 minutes, sir.
For men to go in the same bathroom.
Sir, what's morally fucking wrong? What guides morals?
It fucking should be taught as a child by your parents.
But
If you're a
I'm
boy,
sorry.
don't
What
fucking
guides
go
your
in the girls'
morals?
bathroom. What?
What guides your morals?
What I was taught growing up as a child, the Bible.
The Bible?
You know,
Awesome.
common
Can you
fucking
please tell me
sense.
the Bible verse that says men shall not go into bathrooms with women? That is against
I don't know
God?
about the Bibles. No, no, I
Oh.
can't.
Because I don't know if you knew this or not, sir.
It's common fucking
I
sense.
don't know if you know this or not, sir, but during biblical times, they didn't have men in women's bathrooms. It was just one bathroom.
Okay, well, we're
Yeah.
not in biblical times, man.
Oh, but the Bible is the one that's guiding your morality.
Okay, if you want to go with the Bible on this shit, why the fuck is a grown man saying he's a woman?
I'm sorry, where in the
getting his
Bible
dick
does it not
chopped off.
say that someone can do that?
It says your body is a temple. You're
Yeah.
not supposed to get tattoos and shit. What the fuck?
I'm sorry.
You're
It
supposed
says
to
your
drink
body is a temple.
alcohol.
Oh, sorry. It says your body is a temple. Where did it say you can't get tattoos?
Well, it says treat your body as a temple.
Yeah, don't temples have
That
decorations?
loosely, I mean, well, it didn't say specifically not tattoos, but goddamn, I mean,
I'm saying every temple I've been in is the most decorated motherfucking place I've ever been to, and I've been to temples all around
I mean,
the world,
I got
and
tattoos
they're
myself.
decorated
I'm
as
just saying,
hell.
It says treat your body as a temple, whatever. That means I would think don't hack your fucking dick off.
Oh, okay,
And
gotcha.
pretend to be a girl type shit.
Oh,
you know
gotcha.
what I mean?
So it's not what the
Yeah.
Bible says. It's again just you translating it into whatever homophobic shit is in your head.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I'm a piece of shit.
Yeah, because the Bible doesn't say that
homophobic,
anywhere.
yeah.
The Bible does tell you how to beat your slave, though.
Does
so
it?
that's pretty cool. Since it's a guide for
Yeah.
all of our morality.
Learn something new every day.
Yeah, you should start reading your Bible.
Yeah. Maybe
Yeah.
I should. If I knew how to read, though. You know.
Well, maybe one day.
Yeah. God can only hope.
I think God already tried his best on you.
Yeah.
Anyways, all right. Well, this conversation has officially become boring because you don't know anything. So have a wonderful day, all right?
Yeah.
All right. Christina, thank you so much for the super chat. I said, caller, spit out your chew and listen. Men are the problem, not trans women. Yeah, dude. And the thing is, too, it's crazy. It's not that fucking trans women, like trans women or trans men, like, it's not like every trans man or trans woman isn't like it's some goody two shoes and they like aren't a problem or something like that. Like, they're just people, okay? Which just people in general are just like kind of shitty, right? Like, no matter what your identity is, no matter what you have between your legs, just people just kind of suck for the most part. Okay? My argument really is just that, like, all people are just generally shitty, and straight men tend to be more shitty, especially when it comes to sexual assaulting people and stuff like that. It's almost primarily a straight man thing. So, it's way overwhelmingly a man thing, but even more primarily a straight man thing. But Dagger, thank you so much for the huge Venmo. I really appreciate that for the huge $100 Venmo. That is absolutely amazing. Huge W's the chat for Dagger. Said, why do we have to listen to MAGA men project their insecurities when they clearly don't care about women? I have 3 teen daughters, and I honestly feel less safe around these troglodyte men. 100%. I will trust any trans person around my daughter over that last guest. 100%. I will trust any trans woman, trans man, anyone over that guy. 1,000%. Huge W's in the chat for Dagger. I really appreciate that. Absolutely awesome. Thank you guys so much. You guys rock. And Psych, thank you so much for the super chat. Said make sure you subscribe. Listen to Psych. Subscribe. That's all. Psych said it. All right? It's pretty simple. But anyways, guys, make sure you're liking, subscribing, all that sort of stuff. I do have to get off. Like I said, I was only doing a short live today. I only did about an hour and a half. And honestly, my number's a little weird today. So that's okay. But I will be back on for a full, like, nice long live tomorrow. Wait, no, it's Thursday. Yeah, I'll be on for a nice long live. Probably around 3:30 again. So I'll see you guys then. Love you guys. Hope you guys have a wonderful evening. All right? Bye.